What other legal issues can we help you with here at Shanesmithlaw? Hi, I'm Shane Smith, and I'd be glad to talk to you about this particular issue. It comes up a lot. We have people who call our office. Some of them we're asking, hey, can you help me with this case? Other times people are like, hey, I didn't know you could help me with this at all. This comes up a lot when I first talk to people, and suddenly they have a legal issue, and they say, hey, can you help with this? And the answer is we usually can, okay? Now, while the only practice area my firm itself does is personal injury work, we talk to clients about a whole bunch of issues, okay? And a lot of times what I can do is I can get you with an experienced lawyer who I know practices in that area, okay? Somebody who does a whole lot of what you need, all right? Be it from medical malpractice, which is a type of personal injury, but it's more complicated. We know medical malpractice lawyers. We know lawyers who only do medical malpractice, just like we only do personal injury. They subspecialize down into a very narrow niche and only do medical malpractice cases. So then therefore we try to only deal with the best in that area. And that's where when our clients call us, like, hey, I've got somebody who's got a medical malpractice case. What do you think? We'll talk to them, and then we'll usually put them in touch with the person we know or we think can help them the best. Workers' compensation, we all the time refer these kind of cases out to friends of ours who work in this area. Why? Because personal injury and motor vehicle cases are interlinked a lot of times. So we deal in the same space. So we know the ones that we trust, that we think are actually going to help with the workers' comp, but also not hurt the personal injury case. Sometimes things come up, people with estates, wills, you need a will, you've got some other issue. We help our clients all the time. We put them in touch with estate lawyers, basically, who can help with that. And we'll find one local in your area if we haven't used them in the past. Civil proceedings, criminal cases comes up a lot, and I don't mean the terrible criminal stuff. I mean, a lot of times people have just car accidents, they get a DUI, they get some minor charge, they want to talk to a criminal defense attorney. We'll be glad to help our clients with that and try to do that throughout the state. Family law is a big one. I mean, there's a lot of issues going on in the family court system with separations, child support, custody, hearings, all of that. We always recommend you be represented by a lawyer in family law court. I think that's the only way to protect yourself the best. I will be glad to help put you in touch with somebody there. And then you have the weird stuff. You have product liability. Somebody gets hurt using a product. I mean, that was big when vapes were brand new. Vape pens were exploding and hurting people. That's a products liability case. Tire falls off a car can also be a products liability case. Heck, honestly, even sometimes single car accidents. Somebody is riding in the car and for whatever reason there's an accident, but that person becomes catastrophically injured. There may be a products liability case on that vehicle. What I would recommend, something like that happens, you call us, let us talk to you, and if we see a concern there, we'll make sure we talk to a products liability specialist and get you good advice. Find out whether or not you have a case or not. Another thing that comes up that we handle in-house sometimes is somebody who gets shot or injured, through a criminal act, okay, or sexually assaulted through a criminal act. Sometimes there's liability there. Maybe that apartment complex knew it was dangerous and didn't hire a guard. Maybe that gas station's had 15 robberies in the past, and somebody's been shot there in the past and they didn't do anything to clean it up or fix it, okay? Or, you're on a parking lot and got robbed or mugged. Those are kind of cases we help, and if it's in a more narrow niche, we'll help find an expert to help you out. So give us a call. My advice is honestly always, if you've got a legal issue, call us. If we can't help you, let us turn you to somebody who can help you. That's the key thing there. Wrongful death cases, we help with all those. Sometimes out-of-state car wrecks, if it's in a state we don't practice in, we can find somebody who does a lot of personal injury work in that space, okay? Somebody who is competent, who we know is going to try to take good care of you. So if you've got any kind of legal issue at all, give our team a call. We've got a referral specialist or referral case manager, basically. That's all they do is help the clients that we can't help get in touch with somebody who can help them, okay? I'm Shane from Shanesmithlaw. Like and subscribe down below. Remember, if you're in pain, call Shane, 980-999-9999.
980-999-9999. 980-999-9999. Shanesmithlaw. In pain, call Shane.